All right, thank you, Micah. Staten Island is famous for being home to some of New York's most notorious mafia families. Now, a new crop of hustlers are trying to step out of the shadows and help change the lives and the reputation of the island. Here with more on Made in Staten Island, which premieres tonight on MTV, is Karina and Christian, or CP as his friends call him. Hey, welcome guys, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good, great to talk to you. Congrats on the premiere of the show tonight. It's very exciting. You know, MTV, it's a big deal. Can we start with kind of what I think must be the most obvious question that you guys have probably gotten your whole lives, and here it comes again, but was your family or is your family really in the mob?
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, JJ, it really doesn't, you know, everybody has a past, and we have family members all over the place. Staten Island in its own is like one big family, and you know, in the show, we really don't get into that, to the whole mafia business, regardless of what our past is or what our families were connected to. You know, we're basically just trying to focus on ourselves and break that stigma, and you know, trying to have our struggles being related to by the rest of the kids in the country. You know.
Coming from my past, I feel like I have my own story to tell.
Excellent, yeah, and we're going to learn all about your individual stories. You guys are obviously young people, emerging. You've got big futures, you've got passions. Share with me a little bit about where both you guys are in your lives right now.
Take off.
Well, you will have to tune in to really see how, you know.
Facts, yeah. Trust me, there's a lot of things going on.
I mean, there's a lot going on, and you'll see and even in the premiere, I mean, like,
it's a good chance to get to know us. As soon as everything takes off, you'll get a glimpse little by little of what's happening in our lives. But I mean, me for one, I know that, you know, I'm fighting some pretty serious cases, and I don't know, you know, like serious things going on, you know, whether it's the cases that I have visiting my father, or, you know, Karina
struggles
doing
that we're living through, like, you know,
everyday
our
things.
Past, yeah. Trying to overcome that.
Excellent.
Big things.
And you two obviously are featured in the series. Tell me who else joins you? Who's in your group of friends?
Well, I have my boyfriend, Paulie. He's a hustler, hard worker.
Yeah, Paulie's a nut. He's nuts. He's hard-headed, and he definitely is a hustler. Me and Paulie, funny story about that is, we started off not liking each other. We used to walk around when we were like 12 years old, and every time we seen each other on the street, we would like mean mug and like stare at each other, like, and then one day we just became friends at like a party or something. But we got Paulie, we got Joe and Taylor, the twins. We got Denny, she's like the godmother of the group, and you know, when we all start beefing out, or you know, not even fighting really, anything.
Advice for anything.
Advice
she's
for
there.
anything.
She's like Siri on the phone, literally.
Yes, support. She's a support system. And we got Kayla. You know, Kayla's definitely nutty in her own way, but you know, who's not? And
she's fun. She's very fun, outgoing.
We got a good group of people here on this show. Great
All right,
cast.
I get your drift. So it's not so much about the mob, but it is about this family of people. And I believe I saw a scene, speaking of family, where you're all in the kitchen. So we know we're going to see some great food and some great meals and sharing at mealtime. That's part of the culture, isn't it?
JJ, listen, don't get me started on the food, because I start talking.
Sunday dinners are very important out here.
Very.
You don't want to miss it.
All right, guys, congrats tonight. We look forward to tuning in and seeing you two on MTV.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, JJ.
You bet. Catch Karina and CJ in Made in Staten Island. That's CP, actually. The premiere is tonight at 10 p.m. on MTV. MTV, proud sponsor in the Morning Blend.